Hey everybody, what's up? And welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to know how we can declare, what are the ways we can declare a variable in JavaScript, differences in declaring variable in JavaScript and other languages. Okay, so let's go through that. So if you don't know what is variable, in this I have told in the before videos. Okay, there are some rules to follow it, and yeah, I have said it earlier, so we are not going to mention it again. Just will give a brief of that. What is a variable? Variable is a container to store a data. Okay, kind of data, a kind of data. Now a data, yeah, right. This data can be of type of data type, okay, of number, decimal. That means you can tell, you can take integers, any kind of decimals, right? uh, String, that is group of characters. Okay, this is a string, that's a string. Array I will tell you later on. Just know that these kinds of the things a variable can store, and these are the data type. Okay, these are the kind of data types. Okay, so in probably C++ and Java, right, there is certain kind of way where we declare a variable to store a data of certain data type, right? What is the syntax would be, first write data type, then give variable name, okay, and then assign it some value, maybe of any data type, value of data type declared. Okay, with what data type declared? This one. Okay, this can be integer, uh this float number or string, anything. Float number is basically a decimal. Okay, okay. Acha, this is comment in JavaScript, means interpreter always ignore this kind of line and will never hinder any code. Okay, so giving forward two forward slashes will always comment down your line in JavaScript, right? Okay, so this is the way we can declare a variable in Java, in C++ and Java. Okay, for example, int variable name equals to, let's write Natasha. Okay, now in JS there is a different way. Okay, where let and const, we declare any kind of variable in JavaScript using either var, let and const. Okay, but there are certain things to remember. Okay, see, there are certain concepts with var, let and const of interview level concept that are very conceptual, that are very deep with the JavaScript mechanism, but we will talk about that later on. Okay, there are many things like TDZ, like that is temporal dead zone, and many things about that, but we will talk it about later. First, let's know the conventions and how things work. Okay, so var is deprecated by the coders. Okay, when ES6 come, what is ES6? ECMAScript 6. Okay, this is probably 2015-16, and there they introduced, I think, let that will be probably 2015-2016. Okay, there they introduced let and const. Okay, so we are not going to use var anytime, and we are going to use let and const. Okay, now let me tell you a very simple thing. If you write var name3 equals to Sergio and var name3 equals to Natasha. Okay, okay. So is it going to give me any kind of error? Let's check out. No, it's not giving me any kind of error. Okay, let's console it. Name 3. Okay, uh, yeah, it's giving me Natasha. Why? Because codes run line by line until unless any function, any unseen event, any promise, anything comes like that. But we will talk about that later on. So first, a name with 3 variable is declared. Yeah, using var, and here we give Sergio, and then again we override it that we override that with again declaring using var Natasha. Okay, so here we can understand that any kind of variable name can be declared twice in the same code rather than only overriding anywhere in the same code or in the same file using var. Okay, the any variable if declared by var is then again can be declared in any part of the code, right? So this is, I think, not good. Why? Because if this is only 10, you can see that this is merely 10 lines of code, and if you will be eventually a good coder and become a developer, there will be hundreds, thousands of lines of code which should be consistent, maintainable, and readable. Okay, so declaring same type of variable again and again for different type of data is not a right way to write a code. Okay, so what we can do, we can just we are not going to use var. This is the reason why var is deprecated by the coder community in of javascript. Okay, so again we are going to declare why I am giving name 3. Of course this should be name, right? Until unless I am giving any other names or any other variable. Okay, so we are going to give again declare a name variable with let, and this time we are going to give it a name Krish. Okay, and we are again going to we will try to name it something else using let. Okay, so what is now Krishna. Okay, now you can see that there is some error. What's that error? Let's check out. Okay, so how we can check out? By running this file. See, error came. What the error is? It is saying that identifier name has already been declared, right? So we cannot declare any variable after it has been declared once with let or const. Remember that this let and const, if any variable is declared in any part of the any scope of the code, then in the same scope you cannot declare it once again. Okay, with either let or const. Yes, you can override. How? First name is Krish, now name is Krishna. You want to see that this code will run or not? Let's check out. Yes, this code runs and now it is printing Krishna. Okay. So with var you can declare a variable again and again and again. That is a wrong way to code. Okay, things will go hectic, things will go inconsistent, and with let you can let and const both you can declare a variable only once, and in let you can override its data again and again. Okay, but in const came into the picture because const has only one type of data and cannot be overridden. Okay, so what we know is let and const always declare allows you to declare a variable once, but let allows you to override it again and again. But with const is constant, right? With const you cannot override any data if declared from const. Okay, so what I'm going to do is with const identifier, what I am going to do is I am going to give name to, and inside that I am going to give it a name Shiva, right? Shiva. Now I am going to try to I'm going to override it with maybe Krish, right? Krish. Now let's check, is it going to give me any kind of error? Yes, it is giving me. How? See, name to Krish. It is saying that assignment to constant variable. Sorry, yeah, assignment to constant variable. Means Shiva is Shiva. Shiva cannot be overwritten to Krish. Overridden to Krish. Written to Krish. Okay, Shiva is not a mere cartoon name. Sorry, cartoon character that can be replaced by a comic named Krish. Okay, Shiva is a god of Hindu religion, of not only Hindu but of India. uh, just a way to give a promotion, nothing else. Okay, that's it. That's we have our own beliefs, and let's not go to that. It's a joke. So yeah, with const we cannot declare anything again and again. Okay, I mean we cannot override its data. Okay, now if we give a console log to name to, okay, yeah, so we get Krishna and Shiva, right? So that's it. This is the main difference of where constant. This is the difference. This is the identifiers or the types of how you can declare a a variable, sorry, a variable in JavaScript. Okay, and of course how and you can store into it. First thing. Second thing, there are differences in var, let, and const that I have already told you. Remember it, because there will be series of JavaScript in depth, and we are going to cover how things happens, what are the TDZ, what are the global level execution, what are the local level execution, everything. Okay, so be with the channel, and that's all for today. We will meet in next video. Thank you. Bye bye.